Time now is 6:03. This morning, the FBI is asking for the public's help. They don't think the Bourbon Street attack suspect worked alone. 15 people are dead, at least 30 are recovering, including a UGA student who's critically hurt. It is game day for UGA, and everybody's thinking about security around the game at the Superdome. 11 Alive's Karis Belger joining us now with more. So, Karis, game day, thousands of Georgia fans made that trip to New Orleans for the game. People here at home thinking about safety around that. What do we know about that security plan in place?
Well, we know that authorities in New Orleans and even the FBI have unveiled an extensive plan, including an extended perimeter and, of course, bomb dogs sniffing the area. The FBI is leading this investigation. As you mentioned, they're asking the public to report anything they may have seen or heard as they continue to piece together the details of what happened. So right now, investigators say Army veteran Shamsuddin Jabbar is the person responsible for driving a pickup truck into a crowd on Bourbon Street on New Year's Day. The investigation at one point took police and the FBI to Manville Street, where it is believed the suspect stayed in an Airbnb just before the attack. We know Jabbar was an Army veteran, and an ISIS flag was found on the back of the truck used during the attack. And while 4 persons of interest were looked into for possibly being connected with the attack, they have now been cleared. The FBI, however, is still looking for possible accomplices.
Let it be clear that the full faith and credit of the United States and every agency therein is on the ground, working. And for those who may have played a role in this horrific act of cowardice, we will find you.
Now, we know some people are still trying to get information about loved ones who were in the area. For families outside of New Orleans Parish, please call 504-658-2299, press option 3. That's the hotline specifically set up to get people more information. There's also a website on your screen right now. That's where they want people to send any videos or photos that could help the FBI in this investigation. We mentioned before, the Sugar Bowl has been rescheduled. That game's happening 3 p.m. Central Time today, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and our Maria Martin will have more on that in the next half hour.
Thank you. Thank you, Karis. Turning now to our Liza Lucas, who's live in downtown Atlanta for us this morning. Liza, we know a UGA student was injured in this attack, and have we had any updates about her condition? And we're also learning more about the suspect's ties to Georgia.
We're digging into all of that, and we're going to continue to work our sources. But we know that Elle Eisling is in the ICU at last check, though she is awake, we are told, and her family says that she feels all of the prayers that are being sent her way. We also can confirm that Elle was injured alongside a high school classmate who was also hurt. Both 19-year-old women remain in the hospital, we understand. The Canterbury School from Fort Myers confirming a statement with 11 Alive from the 2 women's families, saying that they're grateful for the outpouring of prayers and support. And we also extend our heartfelt gratitude to the first responders whose swift actions may have saved our daughters' lives. Now, we know UGA's president is also extending his support to the women. Here in Atlanta, we also confirmed the suspect was once a student at Georgia State University, attending GSU from 2015 to 2017, graduating and with a degree in computer information systems, rather. We also spoke with Sean Keenan, a freelancer for the New York Times, who said he actually interviewed the suspect back in 2015 for the school newspaper. Take a listen.
When I spoke to him in 2015, I just remember a cool and collected guy, a little bit distant in the way that some veterans can be, but otherwise it was a less than memorable interview. It's just a wild predicament. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about this.
Now, that interview also reportedly focused on difficulties acclimating back to civilian life. Now, at this point, it's not clear when Jabbar left Georgia, but the FBI says his most recent address is in Texas. And new this morning, we can tell you that the company Deloitte confirmed that Jabbar worked at the company since 2021 in a staff level role. Deloitte issuing a statement saying, in part, quote, "We are outraged by this shameful and senseless act of violence and are doing all we can to assist authorities in this investigation." We'll keep you posted on our end. Live in downtown Atlanta, Liza Lucas, 11 Alive News.